All right, guys, the next step in this process of painting the walls of your bedroom, after you found the surface area and know how much paint coverage you're going to need, how many square feet need to be covered with paint, you need to go out and actually buy the paint. Before you go to the store, you really need to understand how many gallons to buy. Paint's sold by the gallon. You don't want to just guess. You don't want to go in there blindly and just not know how much to get. You don't want to grab too much and then have to come back later and do a return. And you don't want to go in there and get too little because you'll be halfway through your job and you'll run out of paint and then you'll have to go back to the store. So we really need to know how many gallons to buy. So if you remember from our last example, we know that we have a surface area equal to 604 square feet. In researching the paint that you're going to use, it's important that you look on the label or read on the website the specifications, and it'll tell you how much coverage you'll get out of 1 gallon. It'll tell you how many coats you need to put on to make it look nice. A lot of paints nowadays require just 1 coat. So most of the gallons that we're going to use are going to cover about 400 square feet. So if this is the total amount of square footage that I need to divide up among those buckets of paint, those gallons of paint that I'm going to buy, and I know that I can cover 400 square feet in a single gallon, I'm going to have to take this amount and I'm going to have to divide into 400 square foot groups. So 604 square feet is the amount of surface that I need to cover, and I'm going to break that into 400 square foot gallons. That's what a gallon will cover. So we've got to figure out how many of those it will take. So we're going to divide 604 divided by 400. So obviously we can do 1 gallon, and that will take care of 400 of the square feet of coverage that we need for our bedroom. But the problem is we're left with 204 square feet that will be uncovered when we get through that first gallon. We don't want to leave that amount, that 204 square feet, an opposite color or a separate color or unpainted. We need to continue and cover those walls, that part of the wall as well. So 1 gallon isn't enough. We can't go to the paint store and buy part of a gallon. So we can't just drop that remaining amount that needs painted and leave it unpainted. And we can't just round up to the next, or we can't just go buy part of a gallon. We can't go and buy 204 out of 400 square feet of a gallon of paint. We have to go ahead and round up and buy a second gallon. So this remaining amount is going to require a second gallon. So we have to go ahead and round up and know that we're going to need 2 gallons of paint when we go to the paint store. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how to purchase the paint, how to pay your sales tax, and also how to pick out a little accent item to put in your brand new bedroom.